Hey you guys, so today we're looking at this, which is the Ultimate Captain America. Okay, it's Marvel Legends Ultimate Captain America. It's not the Ultimate Captain America, it's the Ultimate Captain America from the Ultimate Comics. There are other Captain Americas are available. Okay, right. Then we have the artwork from the Ultimates. I will say the Ultimate comic book was one of those I'd been out of the grid for a while, and the Ultimates animated cartoon that they did blew me away so much that I was like, I need to find out what this Ultimates is, and that comic book got me back into this universe and helped me out a lot in life. But that's another story, which if one day somebody asks me, I will tell. But anyway, I will say this, I got it from HMV. The box, it was the last one. The box is a little dented. So I am kind of nervous that he's got all his bits and pieces in it. The sellotape seems to be okay there. But you know what it's like, because you can't see in the box. So I'm a little nervous that somebody may have nicked pieces out of it. But anyway, wish me luck. So yes, we have the plastic free packaging thing on the bottom, nice artwork there. We have the Puff Adder. So in this set there is Molecule Man, Baron von Strucker, dyslexia is wonderful, Marvel's Wonder Man, Marvel's Orb, Ultimate Captain America, which is this one obviously, which comes with Puff Adder's head. Right, we'll go down this side because if anywhere's been pilfered into, it's that side. Right. Well, there's the head. Oh, and there's the shield. So we have what we need. Oh, they didn't steal that. Well, that's a shame. Right. Let's get the box out of the way. Yeah, so the Ultimates was one of those comics that came along and I was like, wow, this is a great new universe. And I've always wanted them to do more figures from the Ultimate Universe. I do have a plethora of the ones you could get, which I will show you guys at some time. I will do a little Ultimates collection, if you ask me nicely. Comments at the bottom. So we have the second head, which is the much more calm, controlled. This version does not have the wings on the side of the head. Which, yeah. Have you guys seen the animated version they did? Because the first one was brilliant. The second one, not so great. But the first one was brilliant. And I watched it a lot. I mean, a lot. Yeah, so that's a pretty good head. There is the Puff Adder head. I do have to say, that is really got a real style to it. Really well painted. I don't really collect the Builder figures and I don't get all the things, but that's got me intrigued. Anyway, we also have the shield. This is the important bit. So we got the shields out. Oh, so we have the shield. There we go. Which is nice because there's no holes in it. Because one of the previous Captain America was I was showing a bit. It had the great shield with a nice big star in the middle, but then had like bullet effects on it. We have a very nice fist, which has got a really nice matte texture to it. You can see the plastic there doesn't, but that bit really, when we get close, can you see how matte that is? It really does look like a nice leather glove. So yeah, so we've got two of those. Right, he's in his little bag. Ta-da. Now they've put him with his angry face, which I get the feeling I'm probably going to be swapping that out, because that is an overly angry face, isn't it? That's like, oh, angry. Yeah, I do like the texture of the I'm going to say ribbing on. Yeah, it looks like, you know, when you 3D print things and it has those lines to it. This is a really nice texture to it. I do like the scales. I call them scales. I know what you guys call them, but I always think of them as like scales. I'm sure there's a technical word for it. Here's the stars on both shoulders. Big star on the back, big star on the front. Nice red stripes. A little bit out on some of the painting there a little bit, but the grey could be a little bit better under there, but still not too bad. Very nice gloves. The belts are great. That little bit of silver work on there is really nicely done. This is the sort of thing where you get a little paintbrush and you just dip that, and an odd little stud on there, and bring out a little bit more detail. Yeah, I like the hands. That's kind of a grippy hand. Looks like he should be holding a flag, looking all heroic. I do like these gloves. They are they come over the wrist as well. They hide the little joints in the... I like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So you put the thighs kind of straight. Boots are nice. Ankle is a little bit twisted there, but there we go. Yep, got that sort of straight. Yeah. I do like that as well. That's kind of nice. And it does look like it's got a star underneath there. That would be nice if you, again, get a little bit of paint and just put the white in. It's definitely got plenty of pouches. But these feel kind of rubber. Right, just out of interest, let's see how... So the shield will plug in there at the back, which looks... I'm going to swap that head, because that head is kind of irritating me. Because it just looks too angry. There we go, pop that off. Pop that one. There we go. All the way, I think. There, brilliant. Right, that face looks a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, that is a lot better. So yes, the shield. Be careful. Excellent. I'm going to try there. Does sit very nice on the wrist. Got a very nice pose to him. Straight out of the box. I always thought the Cap in the Ultimates is definitely like he's more of a bruiser. You know what I mean? He's a proper sort of fighter kind of guy. Let's have a look at the articulation. We'll just pop that for there. So we have the usual around there, nice jointless, pinless joints. Let's see how far that elbow will go. Oh, all the way. Pretty good. Like that. Also has a little bit of manoeuvrability in the shoulder there. This has swivel, and so does the waist as well, so you can extra turn him that way. There is forward and back crunch, not a lot but enough. The head, little bit of tilt either way, quite a lot forward, quite a lot back actually. It's kind of weird for a character that's not a flying character. He has one of the better forwards. The belt is glued on pretty solid. Thighs, the usual stuff. There is the swivel there, but there is the seam line there, and I'm one of those sad people that always tries to keep that in a perfect angle. Jointless knees. Not quite an ass kicker, but gets close. Swivel there in the top of the boot, and quite a lot of swivel in there, and definite pivot. Yeah, he's got a lot of posability. You are going to get this guy into some nice sort of action. See if we can get him stained. Nobody move. Action poses. Not overly action posed, but still enough. Like I said, that goes on there quite nicely. It does look better when you can't see like there's just a peg under there. Out of interest, let's swap the hands because I want to see what these gloves are. All right, so it feels like that is, yeah. So that is like a plug-in over the top of his wrist, of his arm. So that bit there is going to be quite narrow if you take this off. If you could get it off, I don't know if you could. But I'm sure somebody will use that for customization. Yeah. I like the fact that that sleeve comes down to there and just hides that. You know, the little peggy bit that you always get at the end. I like that. This is going to look pretty cool in sort of an action pose. Whenever I'm leaning on the table when I do that, they always kind of fall over. Yeah, I like that. I think that is pretty cool. Obviously, the shield, as we were saying earlier, this was one of the previous caps. Love it to bits, but why they had to put the bullet effects in there. I have to say, I like the big star in the middle of that more than the little star in the middle of there. But that will do. I suppose if you really needed to, you could swap shields over. Funnily enough, that with the bullet effects would probably go better with this because this seems more of an action posed kind of cap. This one I'm thinking of finding the Steve Rogers head in that and swapping it into a more friendly cap, putting the shield on his back and having him stood looking like, you know, Captain America. He does have the more pirate boots. This one has the more real kind of combat boots. Yeah. Obviously we also have the previous cap, who I always thought that shield looked really, really tiny. Which is more the early comic book version with the darker colour and that, but yeah. I'm starting to like this. But this is the Ultimates version, and on my shelf I have had this guy standing for a lifetime. And as you can see, he's I don't know, he's seen better days, bless him. I thought he was covered in dust, but he isn't. He's just kind of gone a really weird colour. You can see, I mean, because he's got this really cool base, which, yeah, there is a bit of dust on there. But, yeah, his face has gone a bit scroll. And his head seems really tiny. He does seem a little bit, I don't know, a weird body. The neck muscles are a lot bigger than... Yeah. I have the Iron Man... Who was it that made this? Is it... Toybiz. Yeah, this is the Toybiz version. I also have the Iron Man and Hulk from this. If anybody would like to see those, comments at the bottom. If you want to see some of my older figures, leave comments at the bottom and then I know what you guys want to see, because sometimes I struggle. I don't know if you want to see things. So yeah, comments at the bottom. So yeah, that has been my go-to Ultimates Captain America for a long time. But I guess this guy's gonna... Look at how small that head is, because the rest of the body is the same scale. Wow, that looks... That now creeps me out. I walked past this one. It's on the shelf outside my bedroom, and he stood on the shelf with my graphic novels, and I walk past it every night. Now I'm going to be looking at it going, creepy. So yeah, this is definitely a good a good figure. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's just put his tootsies a little bit closer together so he's got a little bit more of a straight stand, not quite as action posed. And give him a quick stand. Excellent. Measure. So he comes in at about 6.5 inches, or about 16.5 centimeters. So yeah, a pretty cool darn figure. Yes. So like I said, I got him from HMV. I'm trying to support HMV because they're one of the last people selling Blu-rays and things like that. So I want to really keep that store open. And they do have some nice action figures at really good prices, actually. Not that I'm advertising for them or anything like that, but I'm just going to say that. So yeah, that is the Captain America. So, if you have enjoyed this review, and you want to help the channel out, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. You know all the stuff to do. Yeah. I like these guys. These two are definitely favourites. Like I said, I'm going to find the other head for that and swap it. Yeah. So yeah, you know what to do. Hit the like, share and subscribe. All that sort of stuff. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And we will see you all in the next video. Bye now.